Whatever you're into when it comes to sports, you can find it right here. Now, play my intro. Now it's time for the Robb Johnson Sports Show, presented by Robb Johnson Media and the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, Larry? How you doing today, sir? How you feeling?
What's up, man? How you doing? Sunday night,
Hey.
over with. Let's get it on.
Hey, man. You know how it is, bro. Just out here, man, trying to do what we do. And you know what I did? Instead of putting my live on my channel, I put it on the rails. Darrell, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. So instead of putting it on my live, it's on the rails. What the heck? Anyway, y'all, how you doing? What's going on? Welcome to Robb Johnson Sports Show, where I'm making mistakes all over the place. Let's hope I didn't make mistakes in my editing tonight as well. Larry, you ready to talk some sports, bro?
Yeah, let's get it on, man.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about yesterday. Before we get to Florida State and to Georgia Tech, talk about SMU, man. They were, 28-point favorites and barely beat Nevada. We gave them full warning about what they need to be careful about. And, yeah, there was a close game, but they pulled it out, bro.
Yeah, very close game. I'm trying to get to the stats here. Preston Stone, 254 in the passing. Yeah, I saw the update alert. It was an upset alert on my phone. But I think I might have been asleep. But, yeah, SMU pulled it out, barely. But
I mean, it was a great game. SMU was down. Nevada had a great opportunity to win that game. They just did not pull it out. SMU was only up by 5, and they didn't get the 2-point conversion, so they ended up winning the game. But yeah, man, I think that it was a great game. I think that it was good for college football, especially coming into it. We were in conversation about everything except for, what needed to be talked about, which was college football. So that was a great game. Let me go back. Let me make sure I have everything straight. Also, Montana State, we talked about that. They upset New Mexico. So that was another great game. What was it? I think Florida A&M defeated Norfolk State. It was like 24-23. Norfolk State missed the kick, so that was another great game.
That was a pretty damn good game. It's good.
Oh, most definitely.
The HBCUs got a little love on a Saturday night.
Yeah, I believe Virginia State is actually going to be in that same position next week as they're going to be in the Classic. I know that it's going to be in Canton. So, but let's get to the game today. Let's get to who lost yesterday. Let's get to Florida State. And one team came to play. Another team didn't. But this team right here came to play, ladies and gentlemen. That team came to play. But right now there's a bunch of fans in Tallahassee, and they feel like this. Forgive me, guys, but I'm sorry. After week 0, this is how you're feeling. Play that again, folks. As you see Uncle Phil hugging the Fresh Prince. Listen, guys. I'm trying to get my production game up. But what did you think about Florida State getting upset by Georgia Tech? I remember I said they got to be very careful with Georgia Tech.
Hey, didn't we just talk about this a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, we did.
We mentioned it. I sent you the game. I don't know exactly when it was. It could have been last year. It might have been. But I sent you a video, and I said that you said something about it could happen. And damn it, if it didn't happen. DJU, 19 of 27, 193 on the yards. Hey man, DJU didn't look bad, man. He didn't. They opened up. They opened up on a strong drive. What was it? Toya Philly. He had scored. He was the first to score.
Yeah.
And then a couple guys was taking him down the field. Jalen Lucas, uh, 6.5 yards per carry. Roydell Williams, 38 yards, 3.2 touchdown. So, um, yeah, not too bad. But Georgia Tech, they came to play.
Yeah, they definitely came to play. Um, Florida State had opportunities, but Georgia Tech, as we said, they barely lost to Georgia last year. They brought back all their starters. Their defense was a lot better. They ran for more yards. I think I said something to the effect of whoever runs for two. I was kind of joking, but it kind of, I said whoever ran for 200 yards first would actually win the football game. And Georgia Tech ran for the most yards. They ran for 175 yards total. Florida State didn't run for that many yards. So, hey,
Jamal
man,
carry 75 yards, 6.8 yards per 2 touchdowns.
yeah,
Man, the
yeah.
feet, man, the feet was moving.
Yeah, the feet were moving definitely. The feet were definitely moving, and like I said, man, it's hell right now in Tallahassee. For DJ to only come in and throw for 193 yards, especially against that defense who was supposed to not be that great, but they're like they've continued to get better. And to throw for no touchdowns, no interceptions, I mean, he's going to have to improve going to next week against Boston College. Because if they go into Doak Campbell and they lose to Boston College next week, then you're talking about a whole different ball game. But I'm going to tell you who I was really impressed by was Jamal Haynes. As you said, 11 rushes, 75 yards. He played a really good game, 2 catches for 16 yards. I think he's a young man. 2 touchdowns, by the way. He could really take Georgia Tech to that next level. Let's go to the next topic. Let's talk about real quick. What we're gonna do, Larry, is we're gonna just pick the games. We're gonna go through the top 25. We're not even gonna go through the other games. We're just gonna pick the top 25. Just give me a winner. We got Western Carolina against North Carolina State. I got NC State.
Say, NC State.
Linderwood against Kansas. Kansas.
I got Kansas.
You sure you're not gonna pick? You sure you're not gonna pick? You sure you're not gonna pick Linderwood?
But Kobe Bryant's gonna have a great day.
Out of Hunter, out of their stadium is called Hunter Stadium. I swear to God, they better not upset Kansas. They better not. I swear to God. Missouri versus Murray State. Unless John Morant's coming back, Missouri.
Yeah, I got Missouri.
Southern Utah versus Utah. Utah.
I got Utah.
Temple against Oklahoma. Hey, Oklahoma, be very careful. Temple's a team that you can't play around with. I'll give it to Oklahoma, but not by as much as the experts think.
Yeah, that's one of them teams that you're looking like, you know, they could definitely be on the upset prowl. Because
Yeah,
it breaks 16th in the nation.
yeah.
Oklahoma though.
The pressure is on, especially being in the SEC. The pressure cooker game, Miami against Florida. Miami wins. They have to win impressively. If they lose, Mario Cristobal is on the clock. I got Miami.
Uh,
I'm not even giving separation, but I got Miami.
I got Miami as well. Like, and I agree with everything that you just said
But do you
about.
trust Miami? Do you really trust Miami? I don't. You haven't been able to trust Miami in about 2 decades.
You're right. You're
You
right.
know what I mean?
But you think
So
they can definitely pull it off though. Like you said, Cristobal is definitely on the pressure cooker though.
definitely. The big boy, we got Clemson against Georgia.
Ooh, man.
I want to pick Clemson because I think Clemson is sneaky, but I'm gonna give it to Georgia, bro.
And it's 12 o'clock. Oh my god.
A 12 o'clock game, Clemson. Doesn't it almost feel like a trap game? Doesn't it almost feel like a trap game,
Yeah,
bro? That feels like so much of a trap game.
kind of a trap because I'm not gonna be able to sit down and watch it fully. But yeah, it does. But I will go with Georgia.
Okay, we got Illinois State against Iowa. They better be careful. Illinois State could get the upset here. Kirk Ferentz is not going to be coaching because of some violations, so he's got to be careful. But I'll give it to Iowa.
I'm gonna say Iowa in a game that's probably like 10-0 because
Oh my God.
uh,
Next game, we got another high noon game. Penn State versus West Virginia, and if you remember, no, that wasn't Pittsburgh. But yeah, this is pretty much a rivalry game in a sense, right? You got West Virginia, Pennsylvania, against Penn State. They're not that far from each other, so I mean, I'm gonna give it to Penn State, but I think West Virginia is gonna come out with a rowdy crowd.
is it in West Virginia? Or is it a
It's
neutral
in
site?
West Virginia. Yep, yep. It's in West Virginia. Yep.
Be careful up there because it does get loud. So I don't know. This could be one of them trap games, Rob, that you were talking about, especially for Penn State that's eighth in the country. Could be one of them
Mm-hmm.
games. So
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. Chattanooga versus Tennessee. They're in the same state, but it doesn't matter. Tennessee wins easily.
yeah, Tennessee. I got Tennessee. That quarterback's gonna shine.
South Dakota State versus Oklahoma State. Be very careful, Oklahoma State. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna give it to South Dakota State in the upset.
Oh, you turning it, huh?
I'm gonna give it to South Dakota State on the upset. Yes, sir. As slick as they are, as slick as my hair is right now. I'm gonna give it to I'm gonna give it to South Dakota State in the upset.
I got the Cowboys.
Okay, that's probably the only time you have the Cowboys the entire year. Akron against Ohio State. Let's see here. Ohio State. What you got?
Yeah, give me the
Ohio
Buckeyes.
State. Yeah, yeah. What's the point of even picking this one? Furman versus Ole Miss. Like Ole Miss by 65,
Yeah,
70.
Jackson Dart's gonna throw about like 7 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah. Tennessee Martin against Kansas State. Kansas State.
Yeah, give me
Kansas
Kansas
State.
State. Another
Uh,
quarterback. Give me Kansas State.
okay. Western Kentucky, Alabama. Western Kentucky, Alabama.
Give me
Um,
Alabama.
Idaho against Oregon for some whatever reason. They should call this the Oregon Potato Bowl. Oregon by 80. Who you got? Is it even a question?
Hey, about to say, I got Oregon.
This one, Michigan better be careful. Fresno State. We know how sneaky the Bulldogs can be. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna pick Fresno State and upset over Michigan
Ooh, ooh. You
in the
you
big
always
house.
you always come with those wild picks, and then say Fresno State will probably keep it close. I'm not saying that they'll win, but they'll keep it close or something like that. But I'm gonna go with Michigan.
Okay, okay. Notre Dame versus Texas A&M. I'm gonna go with Notre Dame on the road.
Notre Dame. Yeah, give me Notre Dame.
LSU against USC. I'm gonna actually pick USC here. I think Moss, the quarterback, I think he continues the momentum from their bowl game last year. I think USC gets the win here, and I think they shoot up the rankings big time because everybody knows that the committee wants USC in the playoffs. So, I mean, I think USC beats LSU in a quote unquote upset. You know what I mean?
Uh, I'm gonna go with LSU.
And then we got Boston College against Florida State. Florida State better come out mad. They better come out angry. There better not be this game is gonna be an ESPN game in Doak Campbell. They better not come out and play around. We're gonna go through. Go ahead.
How do you play in week one twice?
I don't know, man. It makes a lot of sense, right? So we're gonna go through the ACC games only because here at Legacy Maker and Rob Johnson Media, we cover the ACC. So I feel like I have an obligation because they invited me to their house, so I'm gonna give them some love. North Carolina State, North Carolina A&T versus Wake Forest. Oh, let's see here. Wake Forest.
With a
Got Wake
deep.
Forest. Give me the Demon Deacons. Yep. This is an interesting one. North Carolina, Minnesota. I think Minnesota wins this one at home.
Yeah, give me Minnesota. I take that too.
Elon against Duke. Now, Duke does have the quarterback from Murphy from Texas. I will say though, Elon is a decent program, so don't sleep on Elon, but Duke.
Yeah, that dude's gonna be electric,
Uh,
especially
T- TCU against Stanford. Another interesting game, but I think TCU takes it on the road.
TCU. Yeah, give me TCU.
Richmond versus Virginia. I'm going to tell you this right now. Virginia better be very careful. I'm going to pick Richmond in the upset. I think Richmond wins this 21-20. It better not happen. Virginia better not let that happen.
You know
But
what?
Richmond's coming into this year a good football team.
You know how Virginia's been. Virginia for
Trending. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
like
Tech against Vanderbilt. I got Tech by 35. I'm not even playing. I think you know how high I've been on Tech all off season. You know how high I've been on Tech. I think Tech is going to come in. They're going to. I think they go into Vandy, and I think they put a butt whooping on the Commodores.
Yeah, the same.
Austin Pew against Louisville. Duh. Pittsburgh, Penn State. Penn State for you too.
Yeah, Penn State.
Ohio versus Syracuse. Be very careful, Syracuse. I'm gonna pick Ohio in the upset. I'm gonna pick Ohio in the upset. What you think?
Give me Syracuse.
UC Davis, California. California by at least 50. Their running back's gonna go for at least 200 yards. Georgia State, Georgia Tech, because they'll be ranked in the top 20. Georgia Tech all day. Houston Christian versus SMU. SMU. You guys, I don't need to ask you. I already know who you got. It's not even a point even to ask you that question. I mean, that's just Colorado. Let me see some other marquee games real quick that I can ask you about. North Dakota State, Colorado. Can I tell you something? I got North Dakota State winning. In Colorado. In prime time. Yeah, I do.
I got Colorado.
You do?
Yeah.
I like Colorado, man, but I just think people need to show some respect to North Dakota State. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. All right. So, all right, folks, we're gonna go to our second topic of the day. We were basically on the same topic. Larry, we're gonna go 5 through 1. You're gonna do your number 5. I'll do my 5. We'll just go down the list. We're gonna do our top 5 overrated Hall of Famers. And for this, I made another little thing.
The question is, ladies and gentlemen, is this: who is overrated?
Let's do that again for the folks that didn't see it.
The question is, ladies and gentlemen, is this: who is overrated?
I made a little thing, Larry. I made a little thing for the people. Who is overrated? For the chipmunk voice. So I want to try to do a little thing different. We'll see who's overrated. So you start with your number 5, sir. Who is your number 5 most overrated Hall of Fame player ever?
Number 5, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna give Lynn Swan.
Oh man! Ooh!
I'm gonna go.
My number 5. Ooh! You know what my number 5 is? Bob Hayes, Dallas Cowboys. You know why? He had 371 receptions for 7,414 yards, 71 touchdowns. He never even had 70 receptions in a year. I know he won some Super Bowls, blah blah blah, but bro, come on, man, come on. Who's your number 4, bro?
Number 4, give me Calvin Johnson.
You motherfucker.
Give me Calvin Johnson.
Man, somebody from Detroit's gonna come after you for this.
Like I understand the 1,000 yards. I understand the production. Like I'm not. It's not that. It's the time. It's the period. The time period of him getting in. Like damn, that soon. Like you know. But then you got other guys like can't name off the top of my dome right now. But that it should have been in. That's not even in. I mean,
But this is gonna pain me to say this, but I feel like they did this. They put this guy in only because they felt bad. They treated him bad over the years. Again, I need everybody to forgive me for what I'm about to say. God, forgive me for what I'm about to say. Warren Moon. Warren Moon was 3-7 in the playoffs. Warren Moon had seasons where he threw more interceptions and touchdowns more than one time.
Yeah.
So I had to put Warren Moon number 4. Who's number 3, Larry?
We'll go Ken Stabler.
That's a great choice because he's never mind. That's a great.
He only had 2 seasons. Well, no, he had 3 seasons where he threw 4, where he threw like 20 touchdowns, 20 plus touchdowns. But he's also had seasons where he throws 30 interceptions. Talk about Jameis Winston. Like you can't talk about Jameis.
No, because Jameis had a 30 and 30s plus 5 G's. So what are you people talking about? Now this guy right here is the same guy I think you talked about as well. But it's really sad that people remember him for being the commentator on the Water Boy than his 336 receptions for 5,462 yards and 51 touchdowns. Again, your guy that you mentioned, Lynn Swan. Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know what the hell they were thinking about back then, putting some of these guys in the Hall of Fame. Like, what is going on? What's your number 2, man?
But then they talk about now.
Oh my God, what's your number 2, bro? I gotta hear this.
Joe Namath.
At 2? Are you crazy? At number 2?
Hell yeah.
Bob Greasy. Hey, man, please. I got Bob Greasy at number 2. You want to talk about one of the more overrated quarterbacks? I mean, this dude had 92 touchdowns, 56 interceptions. Let me see here. He had the one in 73. He was 12-1. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm talking about years where he had 15 touchdowns, 18 interceptions, 10 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, 12 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Just ugly numbers. Just 11 and 12. I mean, this is just ugly, dude.
Look at 26
touchdowns,
20 interceptions, 27 interceptions the year before. Down to like toward his career was ending 74 and 75 and 22 and 28 interceptions. But 20 and 15 in touchdowns. Like, what?
Who's your number 1? I swear to God, you better not say it. You better not say it. Larry, Larry, we will never work together ever again. Don't say it.
I went with 2 people because they were on the same team, not on the same team, but a part of the same franchise.
No, bro. You can only have 1. You're in the hot seat, bro. You can only have 1. You can only have one of these. The
question is, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Who is overrated?
You can pick 1.
Mike Dicker. Those first 3 seasons, okay. Well, after that, is that your number 1 too?
Hell no. Joe Namath. Joe Namath should be number 1. Have you seen Joe Namath's number? Listen, first of all, there are rumors that game was fixed. So you mean to tell me that the Jets won 1 Super Bowl? I think it was in the playoffs. What does he have? 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions? It's Joe Namath. What the hell are you talking about?
So Joe Namath was at number 2 for me. So I mean, we right there. We talk about Mike Dicker, like 1,076. Right.
Well, I want to highlight this. She said, well, some of the guys were playing when American football was in its infancy. The football of their time is not the same as today's game. And I get that. I really do. And Ms. LaShawn Kinley, thank you very much for the compliment, for the comment. I appreciate it so much. But these dudes sucked. Like Traigman should be on this list. You know what I'm saying? We out here dissing dudes. They throwing for 5,000 yards, 4,000 yards, MVP runner-ups. Are they in decline? We got people out here getting mad at Russell Wilson because he had a decent season last year, carrying them sorry Broncos, and then we got Dak Prescott carrying them sorry Cowboys who do the same crap every year. Oh, like shut up! Everybody in the world just needs to shut up because I'm frustrated. Because I look back at some of these numbers. Let me ask this, Larry. The running backs back then, you notice we don't have no running backs on this list, right? The running backs were doing their thing. It's just that some of the quarterbacks are just sorry, bro. But you know what? But I do agree with the comment, though. It is a different game, blah, blah, blah. But you got to remember, Dan Marino started thriving in that era. John Elway started thriving in that era, but, maybe it's rule changes. I don't know.
If you witness the interceptions that John Elway threw at that time, like, you would say, like, damn.
Man, John Elway was getting murdered. But anyway, again, so for all the people who we say who should not be in the Hall of Fame, again, this is for you. We're sorry, but it is what it is. Cry me a river. I don't give a damn. Now, let's get to your top 5 all-time running backs. Who is your top 5 all-time best running backs? Larry, this is going to be a controversial list, but let's go. And before you go, if you get disrespectful, I'm going to tell you this.
I need you to shut the hell up for the immediate future.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm just going to tell you right now, Rob, just shut the hell up. I want to say shut the F up. but we can't say that.
Listen. When we go to Rob Johnson Unfiltered, Uncensored, we're gonna go there. Now listen, we're gonna start with your number 5, Larry. Don't be disrespectful. Go number 5.
Go Frank
And
Gore.
I swear to God, if you have Terrell Davis on the list, we're gonna fight. Go ahead.
5, I got Frank Gore.
I have Frank Gore on my list, but I took him off because he played for like 35 years. Because he played for 35 years. And he went to University of Miami.
But out of a running back, though, right?
Yeah, he went to the University of Miami. I like him. He's one of my favorite players of all time. He survived crazy knee surgeries. But, bro, yeah, Larry, you better not hate on the Giants. You see what Gail Mercer said? See what she said? Larry, you better not hate on the Giants. You see that?
What, do they even have a top 5 running back of all time?
Tiki Barber can easily be
top five. Come on, man.
I said at least top 10. Hey! Don't disrespect the G-men. G-men.
Go ahead.
Don't be dissing my audience. G-men.
Go ahead.
My number 5, Walter Payton.
Number 5?
Yeah, Walter Payton, number 5. Sweetness. Yeah, but number 5 because the rest of my list is gonna be so sweet. See what I did there? Who's number 4?
Oh man.
He'd been higher if he had played for a better team.
Jim Brown.
At number 4?
Yeah.
I need you to shut the hell up for the immediate future.
Yeah. If you hear the rest of my list, then you would probably,
Okay. And my number 4, I got Marshall Faulk. You know why? Because when he got traded to the Rams, he was the reason that team won the championship. And if they had ran the ball with Marshall Faulk in the Super Bowl and given the ball more against the Patriots, maybe they would have won the damn game instead of trying to air it out and be the greatest show on turf. Marshall. Who's your number 3?
My number 3, Emmitt Smith.
You motherfucker. You copy me, bro? I got Emmitt Smith at number 3 too.
Okay.
I got Emmitt Smith at number 3 too. Who's your number 2, bro?
All right, man. So this one is about to get real controversial.
I swear to God, don't you say it.
What are you thinking?
Man, I got a feeling it better be a running back from Oklahoma State.
It was from Oklahoma. Adrian Peterson.
I need you to shut the hell up for the immediate future.
And this is why I say you should not judge so damn early. But go ahead. Just go ahead. Because I feel like I'm going to tell you shut the hell up too. Just go ahead.
Barry Sanders, the line he played behind, he retired pretty much. And this is the difference between my list and a lot of people's list. My top 2, they retired early. If they would have kept playing, they would have kept dominating. Barry Sanders he took the Detroit Lions with quarterbacks who we don't even care about to the NFC Championship game against Washington in 91. They destroyed the Dallas Cowboys in week 2 and in the divisional round. Do you know the Lions had not been to an NFC title game or even won a playoff game to this past year? This past year. Do you know what that means? It means all those people talking about the Cowboys, talking about the Celtics, this team, that great team, not winning championship. They ain't won a playoff games in 91. And they had Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson.
Just get done.
Who's number 1, sir?
Barry Sanders.
No, you ain't lost your damn mind. You know who number 1 is. You know who the real number 1 is.
From all those points that you just made, who made a defense miss like Barry Sanders?
Let me ask you this, right? So you go through the list of all the players. So let me go back to Frank Gore. 16,000 yards in 15 years. Who else? LaDainian Tomlinson. We didn't have him, but 10 years he had 13,684 yards. Adrian Peterson. Hold on. Adrian Peterson. In 14 years, he had 14,918 yards. But he missed a lot of games, and he was always injury prone. like remember I just said about Adrian Peterson's yards, almost 15,000. This man had 12,312 yards in 8 years, and guess what, Larry? He never missed a game. 12 games started all the way through, and he played less games back then. I'm talking one freaking Jim Brown. He won a championship in Cleveland. It's Jim Brown. Black Jesus himself, or Black Caesar, whatever the hell they called him back then. It's Jim Brown. What are you talking about? Let me tell you something. This morning, as I was going in to do my duties for the state of Virginia and the country. I was listening to Jim Brown. I was listening to James Brown. I was listening to Rick James. I was listening to all the old school. I was listening to Al Green. And you know what I thought to myself? Let me pull up some Jim Brown highlights. Jim Brown, damn it. Jim Brown's number one, damn it. And I stick to that point.
I respect it.
Oh, you got no other choice but to respect it.
I respect it.
Now, but here's the other thing you got to respect. Here is the first commercial for Game Time 365 Sports by a guy, Larry Patterson. Check it out. Yeah, that's what it is. Make sure y'all check it out. Game Time 365 Sports. I put it together at work today. Put it together today. Hey man, hey. Hope you like it, man. Hope you like it, bro. Hope you like it. You didn't like it, did you?
It was cool. It was cool. Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it.
Hey, just making sure, bro. Just make sure you like the commercial, bro. Just trying to do a little, like I said, it was off the rip today. I was like, I know we had talked about us doing it, so it's one of them things, bro. It's one of them things. Let me check out the comments real quick. Commercial break. Hey, that's what I do. I got one. Hey, and by the way, I got one more commercial break. Make sure you check out latourist.com. Hey guys, this is Robb Johnson from Robb Johnson Media. I just want to let you guys know Latourist, one of the best brands out there for activewear. No matter if you're hiking, running, playing golf, playing tennis, it doesn't matter what you're doing. When you have on this right here, ladies and gentlemen, trust me, you feel good and your performance will be great. Latourist. Check it out today at latourist.com. Yeah, another commercial. So Larry, one of our favorite segments of the week. Let's go to it. Tell somebody to shut the hell up, man.
I need you to shut the hell up for the immediate future.
Oh, before you do that, before we go to shut the hell up, what is your final assessment of preseason? Just your quick final assessment of preseason.
It's any team or just any team or just doesn't matter?
Yeah. Just your final wrap up.
My boy Zach Wilson looked good today.
What man?
My boy Zach Wilson looked good today.
My final wrap up is this. Preseason was good. I'm ready for the regular season to start. Hopefully everybody got their work in. Hopefully everybody, did what they were supposed to do. And basically, it's ready for the regular season to start. Commanders are playing the Patriots right now as we speak. A lot of good games today. A lot of good games this past weekend. Let me give you that score. Right now, the Commanders are down 7-0. 8. Oh my God. Drake May went 8 of 9, 83 yards and a touchdown. He done won the job. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Breaking news. Drake May done won the starting job in New England. He done won the job, Larry. It's over now. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry, bro.
Did Jacoby Brissett even get a snap?
He did, but the receivers kept dropping the ball. After that performance, 8 of 9, he's going to win the job. Is he going to suck? Probably. But, hey, all the people in New England –
we don't know this yet. We do not know this yet.
Just like I know the Steelers going to beat the Falcons week 1. But anyway, So Larry, so look, it's your time, bro. Tell somebody to shut the hell up, man.
Bro, I want to. I want to tell you to shut the hell up because
You know what, Larry? You can kiss my you can kiss my Rob Johnson media ass because you telling me to shut the hell up. No. How about I tell you to shut the hell up?
I need you to shut the hell up for the immediate future.
Go ahead, man. My bad. Go ahead.
Shout out to Marina Mabry, the Marine. 15 points yesterday, leading her team in a win against the Liberty. You know, you also have, DeWanna Bonner and Alyssa Thompson or whatever. But 24 points the night before. All the production that she's had this year. Now, is she consistent? Is she consistent? We can talk about that. But you disrespected Marina Mabry earlier this year when we were talking.
I did not disrespect. No. I did not disrespect her. I said that she could have played better. That's what I said. But listen, it's only a few games. I mean, we gonna give her the MVP now? I bet you won't try to give Russell. You won't try to give Russell Wilson no credit last year when Russell Wilson beat the Buffalo Bills. You were a little skeptical.
Give credit to the Bills on their special teams mistake.
Oh
and
my
also
God!
Also give credit.
Just admit it. Just admit it. Just
Sean.
admit it. Just admit it. You think Russell Wilson's corny, don't you? Just admit it.
It's nothing to do with him corny. It's his play on the field.
Okay.
I never really been a fan of it.
He never should have came to Denver in the first place.
Never should have. You're right. You were exactly right. I never wanted.
But see what happens when you got owners who one year they roll back prices, the next year they charge you too much. The next year, they want you to come in and they want you to buy products and they want you to scan your own stuff and then get mad when you steal the stuff. Then maybe they're a little confused. And then when you hire a head coach who don't know about coaching, Nathaniel Hackett.
Oh, what?
Yes, Aaron Rodgers is his bitch. That's Aaron Rodgers. Hey, look, Aaron Rodgers, he does what Aaron Rodgers does. Aaron Rodgers calls me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hello, this is Aaron Rodgers. Yes, boss. How you doing, boss? Am I fired? Am I fired? No. I want you to go to the cave with me. Go to the cave with me so we can sit in the dark. Nathaniel Hackett, even though he had that good season in Jacksonville with Blake Bortles, he hit lightning in the bottle once. They thought he was going to be this offensive genius. No, Aaron Rodgers and that Packers offense made him.
Championship game?
Huh?
Was it the year they went to the AFC Championship game?
Yeah, but they didn't get it done. Remember they faltered? Didn't Jacksonville? Wasn't Jacksonville up in that game?
Yeah, they were. But wouldn't you give more credit to their defense that year?
You would, but doesn't the mainstream media give more credit to the offense when they're not supposed to? You remember when the Broncos won the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning and Brock Osweiler? But you remember when Brock Osweiler was the quarterback?
Yeah.
And he got paid? Where the hell is Brock Osweiler at right now? Where the hell is Brock Osweiler, bro? Where is he at? Where's Brock?
He's enjoying his
Where's
fun.
Brock?
He's enjoying life.
Hey, I thought Brock was the writer of Girlfriends. I went back and seen that some Brock person was the writer from Girlfriends, but I was like, maybe he was in a time warp. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so my shut the hell up is to the entire FS1 staff. What the living hell are you doing by even coming out your mouth announcing this new lineup where you're going to put Joy Taylor with Keyshawn Johnson and Paul Pierce? That's a sexual harassment lawsuit waiting to happen. Paul Pierce going to be like this the whole time.
Wow.
Paul Pierce is going to be put on the same set with Joy Taylor. And then they have, instead of it being called the Carton Show, they're going to call it now Breakfast Ball. With Carton, Mark Schlereth, and some whatever this dude is.
Oh, Marshall Larry?
Yeah,
Oh, my guy.
of course he's your guy. He played for your team. He had 27,000 surgeries just so y'all can win championships.
Way to go.
You know what? You know what? The hell with this. The hell with this segment, man. This is too much. Man, tell the damn world how you feel, man. Shit, just tell the world how you feel.
Football, I don't have much. Football is back. College was yesterday. NFL's in 2 weeks. Why we gotta wait that long? I don't know. But college is here, and we'll enjoy that until the NFL gets here. High school starts this Friday, and I can't wait. Yeah, that's probably about it. Go ahead.
I mean, tell the world how I feel. You know, I want to happen. I want Donald Trump to turn heel. I want him and Kamala Harris to meet in the middle of the stage. I want to argue in each other's face, and I want them to give each other a big kiss in the middle of the stage. And guess what? Republican, and then they burn each other's hand and they say, "We are the champions." No, I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. I'm just joking. I'm just that would be a complete catastrophe. God, that would be so horrible. But my shut the hell up this week is to everybody out there who I don't know, Larry. I don't know what to say, man. I'm trying to be nice, bro. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. Oh, shout out to Norfolk State for that win last night. Oh yeah, congratulations to Norfolk State. Everybody know. Hey, you know what? Put that down. Now, LaShawn Kinley, you do know I went to Virginia State. I'm a Virginia State grad, but I want all HBCUs to do well. So basically, my shut the hell up is to anybody out there who thinks that you can't make it or you can't do well in life or you can't be something or you are struggling right now. My tell the world is this: have confidence in yourself, keep working hard, keep doing what you're doing, because eventually you will make it. You will make it, trust me. You'll make it. So just keep striving, keep working hard. Even if you're a jackass, eventually we all get forgiven. So,
yeah. You're a jackass, you're faster too.
Say it again.
I said if you're a jackass, you get places faster too. You get hired faster, all types of shit.
I mean, that's true. I mean, this is true, my friend. This is very true.
If you're an asshole, you get,
Yeah. And shout out to all my Cowboys fans, because by January we'll be doing this. It is what it is, folks. We all know it's coming. Don't deny it. It is what it is. Well, Larry, time to meet Bart Simpson.